What's up, people? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm testing a new streaming software right now. We're going to do some live TA. I'm going to try all of this. I'm not 100% sure how it's going to go, but I'm hoping we go well because you guys do know I've been trying to stream for the last week. I got a new computer. I got new network settings. I got a new Ethernet cable that's literally connected all the way up the stairs. It's absolutely insane. Well, correction, my mom did all of that. I'm on crutches, so it's been a task, but we're getting it together. I really do enjoy this new setup. I think it's all working pretty dang on smooth. I hope you guys I hope you guys do enjoy this this new style of streaming that I'm going to try to do. Maybe every now and then I'm going to do some TA live. If you guys would like that, of course, definitely do let me know. You just got to let me know by smashing that like button. But with that being said, I'm expecting it to be a pretty chill stream. We're just going to do some technical analysis. Guys, if there's any issues at all with the stream, don't hesitate to let me know. Tell me if it's laggy. Tell me if it's choppy. If there's anything at all, please let me know because I need to correct some things, fix some things, and get that going, of course. So again, today we're just going to be doing some technical analysis. Let's see who all we got in the chat today. What's up? Hey guys, check this out. This is a new feature as well. So shout out to Alessandro with the comment says, love your content, man. So one thing I can do on this new software is I can pop some of your comments up, which I'm really excited about. Big shout out to everybody in here. Sound of Freedom's in the chat. What's up, Tyler? What's up, homie? Kyle Buren's in the chat. Says there's a reason you haven't posted a Safemoon update. Having second thoughts. Yeah, please go check out my recent community post. I posted an essay basically, just kind of talking about that lacking of update. So definitely please go check that out and let me know. Shout out to Jatsa. What's up, homie? Nice intro. Thank you. It's something I'm excited about. I'm not gonna lie, it took me a long time to make it. I'm kind of been a little geeked out about it because it's such a good time. But yeah, so shout out to John Gardner, my homie. Jaggy, what's up, dude? Who's Matthew? What's up? Matthew's becoming one of my homies, man. I really like Matthew. He's been a super big help. Stand apart. What's going on? I love the new intro, elbow cough. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Let's go ahead. We're gonna do some technical analysis. I saw it mini freeze right there, so it's something to just note. We're going to do some technical analysis, then we're going to jump into a live AMA. You guys can ask me anything. We're going to just chill tonight. We're going to do some technical analysis, just hang out, and I'm going to, yeah, of course. So let's go ahead and let's get this thing going. Let me hide that, and then let me get this pulled up. There we go. So I'm not sure what, do you guys, since this is new streaming software, definitely let me know. Do you like this better, or do you like this better? I don't like this personally. I'm a fan of this. Or do you guys not even want to see me at all? Which is fine. I get it. And it just be full screen. Definitely let me know. Let's see. So someone said video and audio are about 2 seconds off. Let me see. Okay, 1 second. This is a good thing. We're streaming. It's kind of just a chill stream, and we can figure it out. Let me see. I'm gonna check in 1 sec. Okay, you may have to figure that out. See. This is the place to figure that out. Okay, may have to figure that out. See, this is the place. Let's see. Okay, I see. Let me. It fixed itself as I made my webcam smaller. Okay. Let me try to figure that out because that is going to be more of a software issue. But we'll see. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so I think it's good like this. I think it's good like this, right? Okay, all right, we're gonna go here. If it does it again, please just let me know. I'm still trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure this this part out. Okay, let's do that. Cool. Okay, again, if it does it, let me know. So what we're looking at today, so as you can tell by the title, there is some mini bearish divergence coming on. Let's see. What do you think? Okay, all right, good, cool. All right, I think we're good to go. So there's a bit of a bearish divergence going on right now. So you guys know I'm super bullish. I'm very, very bullish right now, and I'm not stressing too much about the long term. I still think that there is a lot of long-term potential, but on the short term, things are looking like we may be seeing a bit of a pullback pretty soon here, and I'm going to explain that in a second. So one thing we can see, of course, is that total market cap 2. Let's start there. So whenever it comes to total market cap 2, again, this is going to be every single crypto other than Bitcoin. So all of our altcoins combined. And one thing we can see, it's performing absolutely amazing. I mean, it's performing absolutely phenomenal, right? Like we cleared the $1 trillion mark, no problem. Found a little resistance, of course, as per expected, but I mean, we're absolutely booming. And that's just a fantastic sign for us just in general in terms of how, where this thing could, be going and some of the long-term potential there, right? So what we're seeing at the moment, though, is, again, a bit of a bear signal. Let me explain what that is. So one thing that I've been paying attention to a lot is going to be some long-term, mid-term, and short-term divergences on our oscillators, our RSIs, our volumes, and our prices, okay? And so what that means is that Video and audio is just fine now. Okay, great. So what that is going to mean is that we're paying close attention to like when the price moves, how does our oscillators move with it? Because if there's a divergence, if there's a difference, a separation, then that can be a sign or a foreshadowing that some type of movement's coming. So let me explain what I mean by that. So one thing we can see here is pay close attention to this. So what we're looking at is some bearish divergence on the 4-hour chart for pretty much every major altcoin right now. Again, if it does start to lag, if anything happens, please let me know. But one thing we can see is that we're setting these new higher highs. Boom, we're setting these new higher highs, but I want y'all to pay attention to two things. From there, even just from here, from this point where we reach max volume, from there, we've seen a massive decrease in volume, as well as the fact that we are also seeing this decrease in our RSI. And so what that means is that as we are, and please guys, don't spam anything. But please, let's not spam like any project names or anything. We're not looking at any projects today. We're simply just going to be going over some technical analysis and doing a live an AMA on here. So one thing we can see again is that we're starting to see bearish divergence from not only our volume to price. We're seeing that divergence away there, meaning just volume is dropping off, but we can also see that our RSI is falling off as well. And so what that means is that we're still seeing that bullish movement. We're still seeing some bullish actions, which is of course a fantastic thing. But the issue is that we're starting to see the RSI slow down just a little bit, meaning that the bulls may be getting minorly exhausted in the short term. And so that could definitely lead to a bit of a pullback in price so that it can allow that correction. It can allow the bulls to breathe. It can give this market just a bit of a safe face and we can just relax for a second. Okay. And so what we can see is it's pretty much on all of our alts. So let's kind of go through them. So ADA, we're seeing that same movement. So we're setting these higher highs, but we're setting these lower highs on our RSI. On BNB, same thing. We're setting these higher highs here, boom, in that direction. But then we're setting these lower highs this way, of course. Also, have I lagged at all? Has it lagged? Has it glitched? Has it frozen? Please let me know. Again, an RSI. So an RSI is going to be a relative strength index. So let me go ahead and pop that up on the screen. So an RSI is going to be a relative strength index. Also, I think I know what caused the microphone and the video to do that. I was clicking through a lot of comments and it might have kind of froze it up a little bit. Anyway, so Robbie McGee says, what is RSI? So RSI is going to be a relative strength index. And basically what this is going to be is a representation of your buying or selling pressure. So on your RSI here, whenever you're working your way up to the top of this purple box, that's basically just saying that we're getting to overbought territory. There's been a lot of buying pressure and it's almost overbought. There's been too much bullish pressure. And then eventually it's going to slow itself down and you can start to anticipate that a correction is coming. Whereas in regards to if it's at the bottom, that is kind of a representation that it's oversold. Too many sales are happening in a way. It's basically just a representation or a visualization of the buying or selling pressure. And so when you start to see the RSI falling, it's a good idea or it's a good representation to go to say, maybe that means that the bulls, the people buying are starting to slow down. We're starting to see volume decrease a little bit in the buying side. And so with that, you can start to see the RSI dropping itself. Okay. So just a kind of a brief little thing there. Also, can someone confirm did the video and audio separate when I was clicking through all those comments? Because I got to learn. I got to learn how to run through the software. I haven't used it before. But one thing we can see is again, that divergence. So the price is going up, RSI is setting those new lower highs. Okay. XRP, big divergence, really high new highs, really high all-time highs, boom, boom from there. But then our RSI is falling as well. Matic, we can also see higher highs, lower highs. Doge, we're starting to see the same thing, right? We're starting to see multiple higher highs, multiple lower highs. Now, one thing I do want to say though, is that it's not saying like as it's starting now, like since we're starting to see this bearish divergence, as we're starting to see it happen, it doesn't mean that a fall for sure is going to happen right now. For example, if we go look at ETHUSD, this is the Ethereum US dollar pair. One thing we can see is if I do just clear this off for a second, that we've been seeing the same thing for a while. So go ahead and look at this. So one thing we can see is that we've been setting these lower highs and higher highs and having that bearish divergence. This has been for about 3 weeks. You know what I mean? Now, one thing I will say about Ethereum right now is that it is a little bit more subtle. We're seeing minor lower highs. I mean, they're getting very close to setting new higher highs, but you can see that now it's really starting to speed up in the downward trajectory, right? So that kind of just goes to show that just because it's starting to happen now does not mean that we are about to for sure see a fall. But I would say that the fact that we are now seeing volume follow it definitely says that it's probably sooner than later. Now, because what we can see is that throughout this entire movement for Ethereum, that volume stayed pretty much the same. Well, if we do go ahead and if we pull up ADA USD again, just for example, we can see that volume's fallen off quite dramatically. And so remember, with Ethereum, volume stayed about the same. But with what we're seeing with ADA at the moment is that massive decrease in volume mixed in with bearish divergence definitely could be enough of a catalyst to start to see the fall there, if that makes any sense. Okay. And so now another thing that we can do to expect that a fall could be potentially right around the corner. We can also look at Bitcoin dominance. You guys know it's something I'm a massive fan of. I love seeing Bitcoin dominance engaging the amount of control that Bitcoin has in comparison to altcoins. Of course, Bitcoin dominance is just a representation of the total amount of the market cap in which Bitcoin owns. So if the market cap of all cryptos is 100 million for say, of course it's much higher, but if it's 100 million, one thing that we can see is that if Bitcoin dominance is 50%, it means that Bitcoin's market cap is 50 million, of course, because it's half of that 100 million, right? So what we can see on Bitcoin dominance basically is how are the alts performing in comparison to Bitcoin? Well, we can see that it's approaching a very strong level of support at the moment. If we do go ahead and we just get a box pulled up, one thing we can see is that we're running into the bottom of this box in which we've been in for about 2 months now. And so what one could anticipate is that as we do start to go forward, we could start to see that alts start getting outperformed by Bitcoin. We could start to see it run into a little bit of support here, maybe start to rebound a bit. Altcoins may slow down and stop performing as well. And then in the long term, we see this continue downward as my anticipation is that altcoins will continue to outperform Bitcoin. And I think that's a very, very important thing to pay close attention to, right? Bitcoin dominance. But one thing I do want to say, though, is that this is not guaranteed to fall. We have seen in the past that there can be corrections to divergence. That's let's see, there can be corrections to our divergence. So on BNB, for example, if we do go ahead and we pull up the 4-hour chart, one thing, or the daily chart, sorry, one thing we can see is that it's correcting its long-term, it's correcting this long-term divergence. And so what I mean by that is we were going ahead and we were setting it, and it's basically corrected itself. Okay. So as we were going up right here, what we can see, I'm just get the lines pulled up so you can see what I mean. So at this point, we were going down, we were setting some of these lower highs, boom. And we were setting a bit of higher highs here. So you can see that there was divergence. And then as the price starts to correct itself, as we start to go up, boom, we work our way up. And then that allows higher high. And then it looks like we may be setting a higher high pretty soon here. And so with that being said, you can start to see that we can see that the price can correct the divergence itself. Okay, this was a bit of a different example, but you get the point. It's not 100% guaranteed, but it is something to pay close attention to, especially because we're starting to see our volume itself decreasing. Okay, so what does this mean for us? Well, it's not saying that we're going to see some big crash. You know, whenever I say bear signal, it just means that in the short term, there could be bearish potential, right? We may be looking at the price falling or just simply pulling back, retracing, as over the last couple of days, we haven't seen any of that, right? We've had green closes for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days in a row. And so I would say with the fact that on the 4-hourlies and, you know, a lot of our lower time frames, we're starting to see the price dwindle. We're starting to see volume dwindle. We're starting to see it seemingly cool down and meet resistance. That could be a good sign that a pullback may be coming, unless we do see that big increase in volume, of course, as we did that. Now, if volume does increase, something big happens, and we just see it absolutely smash the charts, well, then that's a different story, of course. But what we can go ahead and expect is that realistically, on a rise like this, there's always pullbacks. And so what I wanted to talk about today is a trend that I have found within the charts, something that I've paid close attention to, and I've noticed multiple times again and again within many of these cryptos that I'm expecting to see play out, because the whole goal here is structure, right? As we start to see a lot of these charts growing and we're seeing exponential growth, in order for us to maintain that, we 100% need to see that structure gets developed, right? When we see structure get developed, that means that we are creating a healthy chart pattern, and that we get that healthy chart pattern that then allows us to continue that upward growth rather than seeing something like this, right? A big uptick in price that's followed by a big crash. You know what I mean? So we want to establish structure. So the structure that I'm paying close attention to is our Fibonacci retracements down to the 0.5. And I talked about this in a Patreon the other night, but if you go ahead and you pay attention to where a lot of these retracements have gone, it's always 0.5 for the last couple of days. Okay. So what we can see again is whenever we do see this swing low up to the swing high in this Fibonacci retracement, we can see that we saw the pullback, boom, right down to the bottom of this yellow box, the 0.5. Let me go ahead and show you how common this has become. Okay. Anyone who is spamming, by the way, you may see their messages getting retracted. I have moderators in the chat right now. Shout out to Matthew, shout out to Michelle. And we're just temporarily muting. We're temporarily muting anyone who spams, because guys, this is, you know, we don't want to have a spammy environment anymore, of course. Okay. But we can see again that there has been a lot of retracements back to the 0.5. And let me give you a few more examples. Okay. So let's go ahead. BNB. for example, let's pay attention to this. So we go ahead, we start to draw some of our Fibonacci retracements. We can see here, BNB, another retracement to the 0.5. If we go out to XRP, very, very similar pattern. We go up here. If we pull that back down to that high, look at that. Went up, retrace down to 0.5. If we go to Matic, another fantastic example. We go ahead, swing high, swing low, retracement, 0.5. And so I'm not going to just keep doing it, of course, because I know it'll get annoying at some point. But I hope you guys, okay, one second. I got to jump into the super chats in a sec here. You guys can start to see that the 0.5 is becoming very dominant, okay? And so if we do see a bit of a pullback here, what I'm personally looking for to see happen is that, one, we do correct our divergence here. And so basically what that looks like is if we do start to set some lower highs as well, that we set a few lower highs as well, or on our price. And so that allows us to start to flow in tandem with our RSIs and our oscillators, because that then allows us to start to see it correct itself, work in tandem with each other, and then we can see a lot of we can start to see them working more parallel. Now, someone says, but as Bitcoin increases, does that not indeed create volume because of people buying and selling Bitcoin and taking profit, putting into other coins to create volume? Well, for sure, there definitely is that possibility, but not everyone is taking money out of Bitcoin to put it into altcoins. You know, you never really know exactly what they're doing in terms of where that money is flowing into. So someone said again, hey Tyler, hope you're doing well. One question: are you going to review some tokens? Probably not tonight. I do just want to do some technical analysis. Check out this this software. I've not used it before, and then I'm going to answer some questions from the chat. But if I've heard of the crypto before, if I've looked into them, then I'll answer some questions. So overall, again, if we do start to see a bit of a pullback, as I'm kind of starting to anticipate that we will, I definitely would like to see that we can correct. But the very first thing I want to see is that if we do lose our 0.382, which is of course our first level of support on the fib retracements, I would absolutely love to see that we can pull back to our 0.5 and continue upwards. So if anything does happen, if you do want to do this on your own, all you got to do is get your Fibonacci retracements. It's going to be found within this little slot right here. You go ahead, you press that arrow, you come down all the way to, I have it pulled up. I have it saved as a custom. But as you can see here, you just click fib retracement. You go down to this low right here, and you drag it all the way up to our swing high. And then that's going to lay out these prices. And then if you do want to go ahead and price label that, you go to this little arrow right here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ways down. You can see price label. You simply just line this up perfectly with that 0.5 and click, and it lets you know what level that we're looking to see support get established on. Because again, the whole idea here is that we can establish some support and build structure. If we can build structure, that means that we can structurally and technically build up the support itself to continue this uptrend. Because again, of course, we all do want to see this. We all want to see that big rise. But realistically, for us to be able to maintain it and actually start to work up to some of those levels that we want to see, with Ethereum at 6,000-7,000, with ADA at $4, $3.40, whatever, we want to see that we can establish this support. We can build this structure, establish this structure, and then that allows us to see that upward continuation. That allows us to see that upward movement, okay? And so what I'm looking for, again, is if volume does pick up and the RSI absolutely starts to smash it, forget everything I said right now. But if we do continue to see volume somewhat dwindling, if we start to see the RSI keep falling, do anticipate that a pullback's not that far away. Personally, I'm not selling anything. I'm not doing any of that. Again, as I did say, and many of my Patreon members were on board with this one, we actually did buy some ADA, for example, on July 19th. I did go ahead and buy this at about $1.06, which was right here. And since then, we are up pretty big. This one was a pretty good purchase. I bought, I do believe, 1,900 ADA. At the time, it was roughly around $2,000, I would say. And we're up currently on that one about... it's not going to let me see it. There we go. Hold on. All right. We're up right now exactly about 116%. So that $2,000 trade, I mean, that one probably is somewhere around $2,200 or so. So it's worth about $4,200, that specific buy alone. And so what we're seeing is I'm not selling any of that. I don't believe that it's still time to sell. I think there's a lot of upward momentum. One reason that I do believe that is if we do go out to our weeklies, one thing we can see, let's pull up our MACD, because this is very important. One thing I want to show you all is, like, if we just look at the MACD, for example. Now, the MACD, of course, is just going to be another great indicator. What you want to see on the MACD is that the blue line crosses above the orange line, and that these red boxes that are being filled out turn green. That basically says we're in. Now, let me see one thing really quickly. Okay, I think we're all good. Just a little freeze there. Okay. And so with that being said, again, guys, we just want to see, and I'm not sure what caused that. So I'm definitely going to look into it, and I'm going to try to figure out exactly what's going on. Does it look blurry right now? Let's see. Again, we're testing out some new software, and I'm not 100% sure if it's the best or not. And so, I'm definitely going to try it out. Let's see. I'm gonna get my charts put up. Let me know. You froze for a second. Okay, is it blurry at all? All right, it doesn't. Okay, look, it looks, yeah, bro, fuzzy after freeze, not blurry. Okay, on my computer it looks fine. Just give it a second. Okay. And so with that being said, again, I do believe that there's still a lot of potential here, right? I do honestly believe that with this about to happen, especially for the MACD and on many of our weeklies, the fact that all we did was just revisit our 20 EMA or our 50 EMA, I still think that there is loads and loads and loads of potential for us to see this upward continuation that allows us to reach $3.50, $3.40. Okay. And so with that being said, guys, that's what I'm paying very close attention to. Look for that 0.5 retracement. I think that's going to be very important for us to establish that support there, start building up this structure, and then continue upwards. If we do see volume spiking, if we see volume continue upward, if we start to see our RSI blow past those previous highs, forget all the bear signal stuff that I talked about today, because that kind of cancels a lot of that out. But with that being said, I think that's that's really all we're looking at the moment. There's nothing really new from what we've talked about at the, in the last couple of days, but definitely do pay attention, because if a fall does happen, we don't want to start to freak out. There's no reason to freak out. We have many support levels under us now, and we're building up a lot of momentum to see that growth. So with that being said, let's go ahead. Let's try to pull up this. Let's try to pull up the stream here, and I'm going to see if we can do a AMA. I'm going to see if that works. Let's see. I'm going to test this real quick. Okay, I think that's good. All right, I'm gonna try to pull up my screen. Let me know if my voice and the audio disconnect from each other again. Let me know. Am I good? Is my voice in the audio in the video in one? Definitely let me know, because that'll be important. Voice and the audio disconnect. Okay. So with that being said, yeah, again, guys, that's about the TA. That's what I'm looking for. Now let me go ahead. There was a super chat on here. Thrills TV with a $100 donation says, "Baby London Fork Baby, the first ETH rewards token." So I'm assuming this was built around the Okay. Okay. Now let me test this. Let me see if it's let me see if it comes out of sync now. Okay. And there's going to be connection. Let me see if this does it. Okay, so that doesn't do it. Let me see if it may be the chat. I know. Again, I have not used this, so I'm definitely just trying to figure out what. Let me see if this does it. It's the comments. I'm almost positive it's the comments that does it. I'm pretty sure it's the comments. It's either the comments or it's the full screen. I'm not sure. Maybe we try that again. Let me see. Maybe if I go back to full screen, let's see if it starts again. All right. I'm just kind of trying a few different things. I'm gonna have to test this out, of course, and it sucks that it is live that we do have to test it, but of course that is just kind of the nature of streaming. Let me know if it starts. Okay. So what's up, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? I have a gut feeling it's because of the comments. Because every time it's full screen. Okay, it's full screen. Okay, got it. Let's get out of that. Let's get out of that. Okay, we'll leave this open. So we may just have to not go full screen. It's back. Okay, full screen. Definitely full screen. Cool. Okay. And let's see if this fixes it. So if this fixes it, then we're good. We know we're good. Okay, it's 100% full screen. Okay, 1 million% full screen. Cool. At least we know that. That's good. Okay. What's up, everybody? What's up? Alrighty. And so one thing, guys, again, we're not so I guess we're just, when I do these lives, I'm gonna have to find something to put up right here. Let's just keep the ADA chart pulled up then. There's nothing wrong with that. We can keep ADA pulled up. I'm gonna Google why it does that, and then we'll try to do it. So it's just when I go full screen. I'm pretty sure, which is good. It's definitely good to know that. Thank you, guys. Alrighty, what's everybody up to? How y'all been today? I'm gonna Google why it does that, and then we'll try to. Okay, fixed. Now let me try to put a comment on the screen, and let's see if it does it again. Yep, only full screen. I'm gonna put a comment up. Let's see if a comment starts that. Be curious to see. Alrighty. So I'm trying to figure this whole thing out. Oh, again, yeah, we were looking at am I good? Let's see. I just want to double check. Okay, so it's not comments. Okay, cool. So anyway, let's go ahead and let's pull that super chat back up real quick. Shout out to Thrills TV again. It says baby London fork baby, the first ETH rewards token. So maybe we'll have to check them out one of these days. Thrills TV, of course, on this stream we're not going to be doing any we're not going to look at any cryptos tonight, just because we are just kind of checking some stuff out. We're not really getting into doing any we're not going to do any reviews or anything like that, just because we do that on Gem Finders. And I, of course, want to keep them all on Gem Finders. But Throws TV, definitely stop by whenever we do Gem Finders on Monday. And when we do that, I'll see you in the chat. And if the whole group's here and they want to check it out, of course, that is something we'll do. Definitely let me know. For sure, 100% let me know. When are the Money Morons back? We've all been crazy busy. We've all been crazy busy. So on Money Morons, we try to all be in one place at one time. But Steven has been out of country for the last like 3 weeks. Oh, look, it's Brennan Felix. What's up, homie? Brennan, shoot me a text. We haven't talked in a long time. I used to work with Brennan. What's up, homie? So Steven's been out of the country. Connor broke his foot, and he's in the United States right now. I tore my knee, and so I had surgery. And Sam's always home just chilling. But so we've all just been crazy busy. But whenever we are all home and relaxed, and we're finally back capable, we're definitely gonna get the Money Morons up ASAP. And shout out to Quick LP said, "Hey bro, hope you're good. Check Baby London when you get some time. We've reached out to your email too." Okay, I'll check that out. I'll definitely check the email. Thank you. I will do. All love, homie. So maybe one thing I can do is for stream, since I do seemingly need to keep this up, maybe one thing I will do is there we go. I will maybe make an overlay or something that I can put on my screen to kind of make this look like a TV screen or something like that. Would that be pretty sick? I can make this look like I could put like bookshelves right here, and it's like a TV screen that's showing the charts while I'm just talking about other stuff. So if Bitcoin pump, or if like a crypto that we're talking about that day pumps, we can see it happening live. Maybe I can do that. Now, one thing I actually am noticing, one sec. I did not mean to start doing TA again, but you guys know how I am. Pay attention. I'm going to pay close attention to see what that'll do. Yeah, that'll be sick. Yeah, maybe we'll try something like that. Sound of Freedom. It wasn't. So Sound of Freedom's in my Patreon. Sound of Freedom. Did my voice and the audio disconnect from each other when I did my live stream on Thursday? By the way, thanks for the Qubit recommendation. Shout out to Qubit. Shout out to Fraser Gordon. Absolutely phenomenal man. He's one of my favorite people ever. By the way, thanks for Qubit recommendation. They picked up a bunch this morning. Quantum looks legit. Dude, they have so much going on. Like, when I tell you so much going on, like a lot. Whenever they come out with that announcement in 4 weeks, it's going to shock people. It's going to straight shock people. I'm so excited for that. So excited. Shout out to Dangerfield Woodcraft. I absolutely love this feature. Right now. This like to be able to put the thing up, and I can also change some stuff around. So there's a few things I can do actually. I can take my logo off and on, of course. What was the other thing? Oh, I can change this a bit. Look at this. So I can like change this around. Pretty sick. But I like minimal. I'm very like I like that a lot. But let's see. New stream looks so polished. Hope you figured out the kink. Sure you will. John Gardner. When I tell y'all, this is like one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life. Like, I'm so serious. John is one of the absolute nicest people I've ever met. He makes my day quite often. Shout out to John Gardner. Big shout out. No, I'm a fan of this though. I'm a big fan of this, and I can also change like those leaves and stuff. I can change that around. By the way, if you see me looking around, I'm gonna kind of show you guys. I'm gonna give you a quick behind the scenes. So if you, look at my crutches. That's how I've been moving for the last couple of days. But so like I have my big screen here, and that's where you can see yourself. Oh God, I'm gonna freeze it with that. But that's my hands are shaking, by the way. But that's my computer. That's another monitor, and then this is my second monitor that I look at. So if you guys see me not looking at the camera, it's just because there's so much going on. I have so much going on over here. Like I just have so many screens and stuff. Just because I'm very visual, I do like to have like my chat pulled up. I like to have my stream pulled up. I like to have a whole bunch of things pulled up. And so if you ever just see me looking away, that's it. Show chart. People can win serious money here. Maybe so. I don't really want to pull up any charts or any new cryptos or anything today. Let's keep it for the streams. My portfolio has increased significantly since I started tuning in here. Well, thank you. Well, thank you, my friend. What's Netropolis Green? What is your favorite crypto right now? Let's do an AMA, but I might ask y'all questions. What's your favorite crypto at the moment? And I'm also going to change the name of this stream really quickly. I'm going to add AMA. I guess I closed that down, but I can do it here. Ramo said Baby London. Plus live AMA. There we go. Cool. Saved that right there. Baby London is changing the game. Guys, I get it. I for sure get it. But we're not going to check out Baby London today. You know, just of course, I want to keep it to the stream. I want to keep it to Gem Finders. Hey, Tyler. Dylan O'Gorman. What's up, homie? What's up? When would you recommend buying more ADA, looking to put more money into it? Well, I can tell you when I might buy some more. Shout out to Matthew. Shout out to Kavaj. Shout out to you, homie. Thank you. Matthew is one of my moderators. He makes my life super easy. Now that he's gone, though, I'm going to have to start muting people myself. So, Matthew, I'm going to miss you. But let's see. When would you recommend buying more ADA, looking to put more money into it? So, personally speaking, let's see. When would I buy more ADA? So, my whole game plan for buying more ADA is how we react to some of our EMAs. So, let me explain. Let's go up here. And I actually need to throw my computer on the charger. Let's get this thrown on the charger. I think we're gonna be good to go for Gem Finders on Monday. I think we figured it out. I'm gonna go figure out that audio issue where it was which one of these is the right charger? Where it was disconnecting my voice in the video. I'm gonna figure that out, but I honestly think we're gonna be good to go for Gem Finders on Monday. Has it frozen? Except for that one time that it froze, has it done any of that freezing since then? There we go. All right. And I know it froze just now because I plugged my computer in. But so anyway, so it has not. Great. Perfect. Okay. So one thing that I'm looking for again with ADA is how does it react off of our EMAs? So let me pull up EMA 2050, 100, 200. Of course, this is by Dr. Sweets on TradingView. So who am I replying to? Alessandro. So what I'm looking for is, check this out, okay? So one thing that I did notice on our daily time frames is that ADA on an uptrend when it's interacting with a bull run, or it's on a bull run, is it interacts with its 20 and 50 EMAs a lot. It lags a quick second when you switch to or from full screen. Okay, that's to be expected. Okay, that's okay. Guys, stop messaging Tyler. It's Prince Charles here, huh? Oh, okay. So one thing that we can see again is that as we do start to work up, we always push down to our 20 EMA, 20 EMA, 20 EMA, 20 EMA, 20 EMA, 50 EMA, 100 EMA. And so since I'm under the belief that we are about to re-enter into a bull run very, very soon, I'm going to just be waiting to see it re-interact with those. So we're getting very extended right now. And I think that's just a really risky to be buying at the moment. So until we do see a bit of a pullback into one of our EMAs here, or something like this, into one of our EMAs, I probably won't be buying at all because, again, these were my 3 buys. I bought 1, I bought 2, right? There we go, right here, and I bought right here. So buying way up here doesn't make the most sense for me personally. I think it's a really justifiable buy to be buying on our EMAs for sure. But that's if we do lose that 50 support that we talked about earlier in the stream. All right, let's see. Man, golly, okay. Nordy Tim with the $100 donation. Jeez. At Baby London, we believe that having a superior contract simply isn't enough. We plan to have our developers docs and at least one team dev on a live webcam in our. Wow, that's different. That's for sure. That's new. I haven't really seen someone like that transparent. So that's definitely an interesting thing. I think that would help with transparency and people being able to answer some questions or being able to answer people questions pretty often. That's pretty sick. Maybe we'll check out Baby London. You know, we definitely, I'm assuming since it's London fork, is this based around the Ethereum hard fork? Is there some type of spinoff of that? Yeah. Let's see. Every week there is some new coin that is piggybacking off another meme coin. I can't keep up, dude. I know. Agreed. Should we sell a bit? So, One thing that I say very often is that I always think taking profits is a great idea, no matter where you are. I think it's a great idea. It depends on your risk tolerance, right? I personally do believe a bit of a pullback could be right around the corner, but I thought a pullback was going to happen when we hit resistance here, and we exploded up. When I thought we were going to fall, we've popped 17%, and so there's always that potential that it climbs, and so you can never really know. You can never 100% know, but I always look for, again, I'm not looking for perfect timed sales or buys. Let me double check this real quick. So there's always that. Okay, good. I'm not looking for perfectly timed sales or buys. I'm simply just looking for justifiable, right? So if I was wrong, I can justify the reason that I did it. So say if I do go ahead and I'm saying, let's see if this happens. This EMA comes up here, and so does this one, and so does this one. And I think we're in a bull run, and I buy a little bit on each one of those. I buy a little bit here, a little bit here, and a little bit here, and it continues downward. Although I was wrong, it was a justifiable buy, because realistically in a bull run, as I thought we were, it would have continued back upwards, and that would have been a fantastic buy. It's justifiable, and that allows me to keep my emotions out of it. You know what I mean? And so with that being said, should you sell now that we've had so many green days in a row? That would be very justifiable, but do understand that there is that risk that we see it continue to go upwards. That's my answer to that. How's the stream, guys? Lag, choppy. I know whenever I do interact with the chart, like I'm sure if I do that or something, it does give it a second, and it may lag for a split second, but I'm talking about like really choppy, really laggy, hard to watch, anything like that. Let me know if that happens. Recommend, let's see. Hold on one second. I saw a great comment earlier. You've helped me so much. I bought ADA yesterday after listening to your recommendation yesterday. 5K at 170. Nice, dude. What are you up? Let's see. I'm curious now. Let's see. 170. 30% of 5,000 is like what, 1,650 or something like that. So you're up $1,600 in a day. Absolutely, Dangerfield Woodcraft. Absolutely. I love that. Fantastic. It makes me so happy to see. Let's see real quick. Someone says, hey, bro, why don't you come jump in our video chat in Baby London and have an AMA with us? I'm not sure. I haven't looked into the project yet. I'm not, I haven't associated myself. I'm not endorsing you guys or anything, just because I don't know. I don't know what's all about. I would definitely have to go look first, so I definitely don't want to attach my face to anything I haven't done my due diligence on, if that makes any sense. No disrespect, of course, but I'm as an influencer, we have to be very careful about what we do endorse and what we don't endorse. And so, of course, I would for sure want to see that I can learn about it first before I do anything like that. Smooth stream. Perfect. Recommendations, any good books on TA? What do you think taught you the most? So books, I'm not a big book guy. I'm not a big book guy. I like video. I like videos and watching videos, because in the videos they give live examples, like video examples, and they're explaining it as I'm looking at it. Whereas in books, it's like you read it, then you look at the chart, then you read it, then you look at the chart. I don't work that well like that. That's why I didn't do well in school. I mean, I graduated like pretty well, but I BS'd my whole way through it. I dropped out of college, but like I didn't learn well like that, and that's a very common method of learning in school. So I wasn't. So I'm not big into books, but I just watched a lot of YouTube. I would say that the best thing you can do if you're trying to learn, technical analysis, is watch as many videos as you can. CoinskID is one of the best technical analysis YouTubers on the platform. Crypto Banter, fantastic on. So CoinskID is very good at like Elliot's wave theory. He does a fantastic job of extensions, Fibonacci extensions, and he also does a really good job at looking at EMAs, which is great. Lark Davis does a good job of the basics, support and resistance. He's very, very good at the basic fundamentals and your basic oscillators and indicators, your RSIs, your Gaussian channels, your Bollinger Bands. He's fantastic. Another great one is Crypto Capital Venture. He's solely ADA. He's the best ADA technical analysis YouTuber on the platform, 1,000,000%, no questions asked. So I watch a lot of him. And then what I do is I have a big note pad or a Microsoft Word sheet that I type out everything I learn. Okay. And I screenshot examples as notes basically. And I study my notes quite often. And then what I also do is I take the things I learn in videos. Let's see, it said it just lagged. Okay. Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna try to figure out like, so I didn't do anything just now. Okay. But anywho, so I'm just double checking that we're not lagging. Okay. Any lag is okay. I just don't want it to be consistent. You know, like if it chops a bit, but if it starts getting real laggy, of course, let me know. But anyway, so yeah, Crypto Capital Ventures is the best ADA YouTuber for technical analysis. Let me see. I think those are all. So what I did, all of the stuff that I learned, I then went apply that by going back in the history of the charts. It might start glitching out a little bit, lagging a little. But what I did is I would go back in time and I would start to look at how these things have applied, right? And so if I learned about Fibonacci retracements, I started drawing my those Fibonacci retracements themselves on the charts in the past to see what happened, right? So we saw a big movement like this. Little lag here. Give it 1 second. There we go. So so I would go back and look to see where these retracements go to, right? So in the past, we had this swing low down here. We had this big swing high, and then from there, we saw it go all the way back down to the 618 before going back up and setting a bit of a double top there, right? Before, of course, breaking that double top and continuing onward. So overall, what I would say is watch as many videos as possible, then go apply it. Don't try to apply it in real time the first time, 100%. Because it's hard to predict it. I still struggle to predict it sometimes. But what you can do is go look at chart history, apply what you learned to the history, look for patterns, and then look for those patterns to repeat themselves now. That's what I did, and I've been doing it for months and months and months now, just constantly, because I've not done technical analysis for years. I mean, I would say I really dove headfirst into it, studying it for hours a day, only 6 months ago, right? But as time has gone on, as I've started to apply those things, it's made my technical analysis grow and grow. And understand one thing, every crypto is different. Every stock is different. Every crypto is going to follow different patterns, and they each have different fib retracement levels and things like that. So make sure you're not thinking just because it works for one crypto that it doesn't work for another crypto. That's kind of like my answer to that. I'm sorry if that was a bit extensive. Let's see. You just lagged. Nice. Okay. Just got into micro Shiba. It's just the Shibas are just starting to get real old, like, you know, but there's a few like coins that do kind of ride on the coattails of other coins that I do still kind of think are pretty different, decent. Like there's one that I'm doing pretty soon, Happy Doge, I think. And the way in which they've gone about it is like they're a meme coin that's following the meme, but they've done a really, really good job of establishing their fundamentals, and it kind of makes them stand out. So like if you have that name, you got to stand out a lot, like a lot, significantly. Let's go to the hourly, see what's this going. Look how it's riding that hourly 20 EMA. That's a sign that we may see a bit of a push through, unless it's establishing support. We'll definitely have to check it out. Okay. Guys, what should I put on the screen when I'm just talking? Like wherever we're right here, it may lag a little, but what should I put on the screen right here? Should I put like an overall, man, I don't know what I should do. Maybe, oh, you know, dude, I know what to do. I could probably just pull up the chat and have the chat rolling right here. What if I did that? What if I just pull up the chat right here? Side by side for the major coins, 15-minute charts. Okay, we could do that. We could definitely do that. Okay, yeah, I'll probably add that for the next one. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to start lagging, so I kind of want to be careful. Put something that says subscribe. Oh, yeah, I could do like a like, comment, subscribe type of thing. Because I can make overlays for this too. So I can have some type of overlay where like I have something up there in that corner, and I can have something in this corner that makes this in like its entire like an entire sectioned off. Like I can literally just put black screens, but I'm not sure. Let me know. Yeah, let's see. I mean, we could always do this as well and kind of just look at what a lot of our coins are doing on our 50 minutes just for now. Test it now before next gen finders. We don't mind. Okay. I've never done my other computer was so slow that I've never actually put charts side by side. Let me see if I can remind myself how to do it. I'm almost positive it was this function here. you're going to need a bigger monitor. Your plan has a oh darn it. Okay, I'd have to get the paid version. I'll get the paid version. Okay, I'm not gonna do that right now. Because I have the paid version on my other account, but I lost the login info when I got on this new one, and I logged out of the other one. So I'm gonna buy TradingView on this new one, and then I'll do that. Okay. I just gotta be careful because having multiple charts running at one time might get a little laggy. What's your opinion on the Ripple lawsuit? Ripple's gonna smash that lawsuit. I 100% believe they're going to pop, like they're going to just come smashing out of that lawsuit, and they're going to set new high because Ripple's still doing pretty well. Ripple's still doing pretty good. This is anticipation, though. I think people are starting to already price in the win because it just looks like the big bully SEC is just bullying someone. And that's what it looks like, honestly. It just looks like they're just being big bullies more than anything else. So. And I feel like they're reaching so far on that lawsuit. Like I feel like they're reaching so far to try to make something out of nothing. Someone said something about Safe Earn. Are you going to check out Safe Earn? I'm probably not. I just don't. I don't know. Maybe should I? Have they been doing much? I haven't been really keeping up with Safe Earn. I haven't really been keeping up with any safe anythings. TradingView has that playback feature too. Yeah. So you can utilize this right here. Speed. And you can use this little feature here, and it'll go back in time. But let's see. Have you checked out Orca? Did I miss it? I don't think I have. I'm pretty sure I have not. Put your Twitter under your chart. Oh, yeah. Wait, I need all my socials. I just thought. Wonder what would be the best way to do that. I would probably have to. I'm not 100% sure how I would do that. Now, one thing I can do. Hold on. Let me live ask me. One second. I'm gonna add this too. There we go. Boom. There we go. Okay. I wanted to add that. I forgot to. Okay. Is Safemoon still good? I'm still a fan. I still like it, personally speaking. I think that they have a lot of things to fix. I definitely think they've rubbed a lot of people the wrong way with just everything that's gone on. I think the wallet was a bit disappointing, personally. I definitely think that they under-delivered with the wallet because my whole thing is that I was just kind of expecting a little more. I was just expecting a little more, but I think that they have that type of team that can be super innovative and they can make something real good. And then what they've done recently on the iOS beta with, making these improvements, they've been consistently improving this wallet every single day. And so it seems like this beta is going well, and that's definitely a good sign. It shows that they're putting the work in. As long as they keep putting work in, I'll never just be like, I'm done with Safemoon. You know what I mean? But if they start not doing anything ever, of course, then it's a different story. But at the moment, things definitely look good. I think it was a bit of a letdown, the wallet was, but there's definitely still some potential. There's definitely still some potential. I've not sold a single thing. Sorry, I'm also in my hobo. I got the hobo look going on tonight. I didn't really know if I was going to do this live stream or not, but I really wanted to come just hang out. Have you heard of ALTCOIN by DNP3? Any thoughts on it? I don't think so. I don't think I have. Wait, ALTCOIN. Did it come out like 2 months ago or 3 months ago? Yeah, not gonna lie, the wallet seems a little underwhelming. Well, I expected more. I knew it was a beta, so I didn't expect that much. But I expected more because leave me alone, mind game. Since they said they had a closed beta, I thought that they would have gotten all these things worked out. Not in the open beta. I thought the closed beta they'd have fixed the problems. Open beta there would have been some problems, but not that many. That's just where my mind was, but I wasn't sure. You can never know. Have you looked at a new surge token from Safemoon Mark? Yeah, I'm not all that interested. Honestly, I'm not all that interested. I just I'm simple. I only have like 6 holdings right now. But it's interesting, but I'm not interested, if that makes any sense. just because I'm focused on our major alts. I'm focused on our ADAs and stuff like that because they're running. I mean, they're the ones that are doing a lot right now. ADA is my big focus. That's like what I've been paying the closest attention to. Mind games said, man, looking comfortable AF. I know, I'm totally hoboing out right now. I'm not gonna lie. My hair was so raunchy that I just threw a hat on and I was like, hey, they're just gonna have to go with it. So I just got out of bed. I'm not gonna lie. NAOXN says, how's it going, man? What's up, homie? Shout out to you. Yo, good to see the stream back up. Checked up on NFT art lately. Yeah, I check up on them every now and then. I kind of just see what they're doing. It's been a lot of the same. They're making some decent momentum. They're making good progress. They're still sticking to their plan, so I'm cool with it. As long as you make progress, I'm good with you. I'm also interested in your thoughts on SurgeX tokens. Yeah, again, I think it's interesting. I can see the appeal, and I think that there's utility to it for sure, but it's just not my focus right now. I'm not focused on microcaps at the moment. What are your thoughts on Eclipse token? It went down a lot these past few weeks, but it's recently getting a bit of steam. I haven't looked into them in a very long time. I honestly couldn't give you an honest, open answer there. How do you feel about DrivenX? Love them. Absolutely love them. Scott Crowley and Paul, and I don't want to forget anyone. I know Cody, Scott, and Paul. Those are the three I talk to the most. I know I'm missing out on anyone. But they're so good. Cody, with what he does with the videos, just Scott, how he does so well with just getting the whole thing together. Paul being such a great leader. Like they're a phenomenal team. They are a great example of what a new crypto needs to do to be successful in the long term. They're one of, by far, the most fundamentally established cryptos of the microcaps right now, of all of them, as a team. 1,000,000%, no doubt. Stanley Nestaraj. Hi, do you know Alchemist? My friend is extremely bullish on it. He owns like 150K of it. Jeez, no, I don't know that one. I haven't looked into that one before. Got any smooth love potion left? No, man. So I actually had to cash out of Axie Infinity. I have a video coming out about it soon. I was not expecting to be buying a house soon, but it came very, very quickly, and I needed the cash. And so instead of cashing out on my other investments, I figured right now, while I was at break even with Axie Infinity, I cash out for now, but I do plan on getting back in it very soon. Like I was kind of sad to have to do it, but I need a house. I definitely want to buy a home and have an office and stuff. And so with that, I had to cash out for now. Let's see. How about Hex? I've been hearing so much about Hex. I'm not sure what Hex is about. I'm not sure what Hex is about, but I've been hearing a lot about it. You were right about Qubit and MetaHero. They drop zeros like Tyson in his prime. Good eye. Hey, I'm telling you, it's only getting better for Qubit. It'll be small growth. It'll be slow growth over the next maybe few years, I think. But when they come out with the final product, I'm telling you, they are easily going to be one of the biggest gaming cryptos out. No question about it. One of the best. Maybe not the absolute biggest, but definitely one of the best. Did you end up investing into Slam token? So I did. I didn't at first. I planned on getting into Slam token, but then once as time did start going on, by the time I wanted to invest in the Slam token, once I had the cash readily available, all of my money started to get funneled into our major alts. And so I actually never ended up buying it, but it's one of the ones I think we're cyclical, right? So we see Bitcoin rally, altcoins rally, microcaps rally. When microcaps start to rally, that's one of the first ones I'm buying into. Just kind of just timing a sniper entry, sniper entry. I don't know if I can do that on YouTube, but hopefully I don't get banned. But let's see. Crypto will drop zero. What? That just means that it will, if the price was 10, I don't know how to explain drop a zero in easy ways. Basically, it's getting closer and closer to 1 cent. Every thousandth and hundredths and next decimal place or whatever that goes by. I do not know how to explain it. I've never tried to explain drop a zero out loud before. Orca looks like another good one. 100 mil max supply. That's not bad. NFT marketplace. Your opinion is all that matters. You're the real MVP. Shout out to you, Mark Davis. That was nice. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll give it a look sometime soon. CQT, I have not looked out. I have not looked for just yet. That is one that I have I've not heard of. For the most part. Have you looked or heard of AMP? Any thoughts of Safemoon blockchain? I've heard of AMP. I just don't know what it is. If you could inform me what that is, that'd be great. I think the Safemoon blockchain will happen. I hope it happens. Some people were saying, how can Safemoon fumble a wallet release that they had $1 million in 2 months to make and expect to come out with a blockchain? I would need to see that Safemoon can make massive increases and continue to make a lot of progress before we can confidently start saying like, yeah, the blockchain's right around the corner. You know, like that's definitely a good point. I still have wholehearted belief in Safemoon. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong at all. But I for sure want to see they can continue to make those increases. Sorry, I'm paying so close attention to this right now. I've been watching this all day to see how we interact with that. But okay, is DOT worth investing in during this bull run? I think it's a great crypto. I don't see anything wrong with it. What are your thoughts on Ethereum Classic? I like it. I have not invested in it. But I definitely do think that there's potential. I think there's potential. I know some people who are very bullish on it, but I'm just more of like a let's just go pure Ethereum type of guy. That's just me. Or your major Ethereum, of course. What's up, Umber Gruel? Am I saying that right? Umber Gruel or Umber Gruel? Gosh darn it, Gruel. Okay. Safe Earn did 10x since your last vid and has been steadily growing. Great. Good. I don't remember what I said about Safe Earn, but I don't think I liked it that much. Did I make that up? I'm not sure. I can't remember. It's the one. No. I did like Safe Earn. Safe Earn is the one where you get. I think was there a lag spike just then? Okay, minor lag spike. Nothing too bad though. Okay. Anyway, I can't remember what I thought about Safe Earn. Again, I haven't been looking into microcaps that much, but I feel like it's the one where you get Safemoon from holding it, right? You'll have to do an MTV Cribs when you move. Yeah, man, I'm looking to buy a house in about 2 months. About 2 months or so. Shout out to my mom for making this possible for me. You know, just dude, that's one of my mom. I don't know if y'all know, if y'all ever see like Michelle Brashear in the chat or anything, that's my mom. She helps me. She's my moderator. She's one of the moderators for my chat. She does all of my financial reportings. She does all that. She makes my life very easy, for sure. So big shout out to her. Let's see. Have you heard of Strikecoin? I've been invested about four months now and has major growth so far. No, I haven't. But if they've been around for 4 months, it's definitely great. Most crypto new crypto projects don't last that long. Well, dominance is going down at Safemoon, I hear. Yeah, a lot. Like a lot. The whales are getting out, which I don't know how I feel about that, honestly. Because I think about with whale dominance, like, why, if there's so many great things on the way, if they're insiders or if they're people who really know the project closely, why are they selling? Like, I want to know why they're selling. That's something that definitely does cause a bit of concern. But for the project long term, it's important. We want to see them gone. But for now, I want to know why. You know, I don't know. Orca started pre-sales today. I think you can still get whitelisted on their site. The token is up a lot, but pre-sale price is 12 cents. Okay, cool. I'll have to check it out. Jackie, send me some info on it. LOL, close enough. I'm going to call you Greewall. I always see you in my comment sections. You're goated, by the way. Shout out to you, Umber. All right. Hey Tyler Knight. Thanks for the great informative content. Yeah. Shout out to you, Dylan O'Gorman. All love, homie. I appreciate you. I'm super bullish on MetaHero. I'm super bullish on MetaHero too. I'm super bullish on it too. Millisecond spike. Okay. What do you see Cardano hitting before the launch sell-off? It's hard to gauge. I mean, I feel like there's a decent sized chance that the sell-off happens like now over the next few days, but you can never really know. I don't try to predict if it's going to go up or if it's going to go down until it makes a move, you know, because it's always a 50-50. You never know what's going to happen. I just like to see, oh, there's the breakout, then there's my price target, or oh, there's an upward breakout, there's my price target. But you see how we're in this thing right now? That's a 50-50. We could break up or we could break down. If we break up, I'll give you a price target. If we break down, well then, you know, there's that. I'm getting doubt on Safemoon. What's your thoughts, Tyler? I understand. I do understand. I'm not going to lie. And you guys know I've been one of those YouTubers who will never hesitate to tell you my honest thoughts. I'm not going to sit here and sell you something. I'm not going to sit here and be like, no, don't be doubtful. Don't have your concerns. You know, don't be rational. Like, no, just be bullish. Like, I've never been that guy, you know? And I think that a lot of things that have happened are a cause for concern. I think the fact that so many whales are selling off right before we're supposed to be having so many great things is a cause of concern. I think that the fact that they have so many high expectations, but the wallet itself did fumble a good bit, that definitely worries me in a way, because I think, like, with the amount of resources and capital and people they know, how did that happen? Like, how did that happen? And why did it happen? Especially after this amount of time. So it's a cause of concern, but personally speaking, I'm not stressing. I'm not stressing about it. I think they're going to figure it out. I think they're going to pull it off, but short term, definitely cause of concern for sure. Shout out to Tyler's mom. You're lucky to, God dang it. You're so lucky to have her. Lost my mom in 2014. Turned me into a totally different person. Glad to see the love and influence. Appreciate it. Metropolis, I want a hug, bro. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate it. No, absolutely. She just makes my life much more easy. Both my parents have been so absolutely supporting of everything. I know, like, even dropping out of college and stuff, that was a hard decision. But even like my dad, he was very supportive of it. But my mom definitely helps, like, in terms of getting this whole show on the road. I did a lot of this myself leading up to this year, but once it really popped this year, like, had she not been helping me out, I'd have probably just stopped because I was stressed, for sure. So, and this is my mom, by the way. So shout out to her. Driven X videos are awesome. Absolutely. People are saying that whales are more than likely selling right now to invest in other projects that are moving faster and make a quick dollar. And once that slows, they'll come back to Safemoon. Makes sense. I mean, I don't want to say I would do the same, but I get it. I don't sell. My thing is, though, I'm never a whale in a project because I don't buy a lot of it. I never spend a lot of money on projects. So the money I put into new projects it's play money. It's like, it could be great if it goes well, but if I lose it, it's not that big a deal. Very high risk to reward. So that's possible. I get that. But the issue with it is, think about how much of a tax they're taking on that. Like, that's a lot of, I don't know. That's just a lot of money you're losing to go put it in something else just to come back. Because if they go put it in another project, transaction fee on the buy, transaction fee on the sell, then they come back to Safemoon, that's a transaction fee. Like, they're losing a lot of money doing that. I don't know. With that amount of money, I'm not sure. I recently bought ADA Cardano at $1. Was that a lag spike? No, I'm good. Okay. I recently bought ADA Cardano at $1.70. What do you think I should be selling right now or keep for now? Are you long on it? Like, do you have long-term faith in it, or are you just trying to make a short-term trade? Short-term trade, 30% gain in about a day or so. I would say day. If I was short-term trading ADA, now is a take profit for me, for sure. But long-term, I'm not even close to selling yet. But there's a lot of risk. But we'll talk about that in the future, of course. Doge must have just hit 0.30 because a limit sell just went through. Let me see. Look at that. Nice. Smash through it. Look at that. Doge just made a freaking move. Look how many sales just went off, though. Look how it immediately popped back down after it hit 30. But it just made a power move through our it just made a power move through our flag here. Bit of a bullish flag, bit of a rising wedge or ascending wedge. Depends on how you look at it. What's up, Tyler? Hope all went well with your surgery. Thoughts on XRP and where it will head after the case settles? Up. That's my opinion. I think there's going to be a big buy the rumor, sell the news event where we see it drop. But once people can get their hands on it on like Coinbase and things like that, XRP is going to be one of them boys. It's going to be one of them things, in my opinion. But I could be wrong, obviously. But I think there's a bright future for XRP. That's for sure. And surgery went great, man. I'm actually going to be walking again in about 3 weeks here. I can actually show you something real quick. Hold on. So check this out. This is kind of gross. It's a picture of my knee. So if you're kind of weak stomach, it's not the tear or my knee cut open. It's just the bone and the inside of it. So if you don't like that kind of stuff, look away real quick. But I'll show you guys what it looked like. So this is what a knee is supposed to look like. This is what your MCL is supposed to look like. Just like you see that silky like thread right here that's running across. That's what it's supposed to look like. And then, hold on. This is what mine looked like. Look how smashed. Just absolutely shredded it. It was destroyed. So it was bad. There we go. I had to put that back up. So it was gross. It was bad. But I will be walking in about 3 weeks. They said I have no other injuries in my knee at all, which is fantastic. So we're gravy. We're back. I do believe in ADA, but if I can buy back in again at around $1.70, I would like to take some profits. I'm not comfortable shorting ADA right now. Like, I'm not betting on it to go down. It's just smashing right now. So that's a very risky thing to do. You know, like it just depends person to person. You know, $1.70. Personally, to be honest, $1.70 is possible, but I don't know if we're gonna hit $1.70. If the uptrend is gonna continue, we won't lose 180 in the short term, at least. In the short term, we won't lose 180. We'll continue. Now, if we lose 180, there's a good chance we start to go all the way back down to like $1.50. So buying at $1.70 might not be the way to go. But if we do lose like $2, I would say selling that, getting like a take profit there on a 20% gain still definitely makes a lot of sense. Kind of catching it, selling it on the way down in anticipation that it continues down before setting it upwards. But I still think we're good to go. Just short term things do look a little bearish, just with those different divergences that we talked about at the beginning of the stream. If anyone did just come in, we did about 20 minutes of technical analysis in the beginning, so definitely go check that out. Yeah, my knee was torn. It was shredded, absolutely shredded. Well done, Tyler. This is Kingsley from Nigeria. What's your take on Axie Infinity? Safe from now to early December this year. It's 2:26 a.m. here. Well, shout out to you for joining in so late. I love Axie Infinity. I think that there's a lot of risk associated with it. Of course, I personally, again, had to cash out. I had to sell. I'm very upset about it. Not upset, really, but I did need some cash. Again, I'm looking to buy a house in about 2 months, and I had to build my cash position relatively quick. So I did cash out of Axie Infinity, but I think there's still a lot of great potential to make money there. And you just have to be aware that as they change things and the ecosystem and the game itself changes, that's going to come along with new risks and things like that. So that's definitely something to be mindful of. I would not short ADA either. I would not want to close a short, then it moves me in the face. Yeah, that is 100% what happens to me anytime I short anything ever. I'd never short. Like, ever. I'm trying to find the best. I kind of like that. What do y'all think about that? I kind of like that a lot, actually. But yeah, no, I'm not a big shorting guy. How are Bitcoin shorts doing? Let's see. I bet they're getting smashed. Bitcoin USD shorts. Yeah. Bitcoin shorts are getting done up right now. I was trying to zoom in on my screen here. Yeah, they tried. It was a valiant effort from the Bitcoin shorts. But they got smashed. I don't short stuff ever. All right. ADA smart contracts are mid-September. Let's go back to ADA. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? From this screen, I know what I'm going to do. On Gem Finders, I'm going to make this screen my lineup. So this is going to have like what we're doing today. And then it'll also have like the rankings and all that. So my screen that has to be up so my voice doesn't disconnect from my video. I'm going to make this like my lineup or something like that. And then when I'm talking about a project, say if I'm talking about like, hold on, it may lag a little. Say if I'm talking about like MetaHero. If I'm talking about MetaHero, I just leave that up so that people know what I'm talking about. Boom. Boom, ski. Solve that problem. Oh, wait. Okay. ADA smart contracts in mid-September could be climbing for a while. Tyler, have you noticed the weekend sell-offs happening more on Mondays now? I did notice that. Chris, that was a good observation. I thought that was just me. I was going to give it 2 more Mondays before I said anything at all. But I did notice that about Mondays. I didn't want to say anything too soon yet, though. Do you think that's there because there are more U.S. investors? Possibly. I don't know the correlation, but I have noticed weekends have been a lot better recently. I have noticed that weekends have been a lot better. Which altcoin surprised you the most? Do you mean which altcoin was I expecting to not be good and it was good? Or which altcoin? What do you mean? Like surprised me in what way? FEG token for the Earth group, I think. Were they featured on Gem Finders a really long time ago? Underrated nerd? Let me have that dump it. Bullish. Wandering veteran. What's up, homie? I like that red. I like that red get up. How's it going? How long have we been doing this? We've been live for an hour and a half. What? What? I was expecting to be like 30 minutes. Thoughts on Quantum? Love it. Booming today. I love them. Quantum has so much coming up. So I forgot to click it. So much coming up right now. I'm so excited for the future of Quantum, guys. I'm so excited. Which altcoin did you think was not going to bull run but turned out good? I don't think I've had any of those. The ones that I've thought were going to, there's been a good few where I thought they would do good and didn't do good, and that surprised me. But I don't think I've seen one and be like, that's not going to go up, and then it boomed. I don't think I've had any like that, because I'm usually good at seeing like, all right, there's potential for this to blow for sure. So I'm glad there weren't any big lag spikes today. I'm glad there weren't any major lag spikes. We lagged a few times. I think that's just internet stuff. So that's just minor internet stuff there. Trying to think. So definitely going to have to figure out that full screen thing. I'm going to make this background look a little bit better right here. Trying to think of, are there any other things that I could do that would make the stream smoother or better in any way? I heard a lot about Pulse Chain on Twitter. Are you into Tyler? It's Richard Hart's project. I know not everyone likes President. I've not looked at it or heard about it personally, honestly. Which altcoin did you think? Okay, we went over that. What time is flies? Yeah, no, dude, time is friggin' flown today. Enjoyed the interview earlier. Great things coming in the future for Quantum, 100%. Thoughts on Ecomi or Ecomi? I'm not 100% sure. No thoughts. No thoughts. Neutral. I don't know enough to say bullish or bearish. How are you? Yes, that was my cook's uniform in the Marines. Oh, shout out to you. Thank you for your service, man. Wandering veteran. That makes sense. No, I appreciate you. Thank you for the support, homie. Shout out to you. I'm looking to buy more ADA, but I don't know what would be a good entry point now. So one thing I did say earlier, I'll show you when I'm buying. We kind of talked about this earlier. I'm not buying again until we see this happen. So if you do go ahead, you go to your F of X, of course, which is your indicators and strategies. It's that button up top is this button. And you go to EMA on TradingView. You can get a 20, 50, 100, and 200 EMA for Dr. Sweets. I'm personally not buying again until we see an interaction with an EMA. Like once we see something like, you see how every time we get extended, we will eventually push our way back down or push our way back down. Boom. These interactions, these are going to be my buys in the future. As long as we don't just smash through all of them at once, these are going to be my buys. So I'm not, like right now, we're not even close. We're not even remotely close. So I'm not buying at all because again, I'm up 115% from these buys right here. So I have no reason to really buy at the moment. So yeah, right now our EMA is at $1.64. So that if it crashed $1.64 right now, that's what I would be doing. FEG and Smart DeFi will change the world. We know it. And if you will recommend an altcoin for me, Tyler, for short-term investment, say 4 months, ADA. As a non-financial advisor, my full attention is on ADA right now for a reason. I invested in Qubit because of your video. I'm up. Thanks, Beast. Shout out to you, homie. All love. I like that Iron Man profile pic, by the way. What do you think about OMI? I don't know much. I don't know enough. I don't have enough time to look up all the projects. So sometimes I just let them go, you know. I invested in Qubit because of your video. I'm up. Thanks. Oh, yeah, we just saw that one. Underrated nerd. Got that dollar song. Shout out to Rasta Black. Rasta, you've been real active. You want to be a moderator? I'm so serious. I need one more. Rasta, I go live at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time on Mondays and Fridays. So if you want to be a moderator, let me know. You just mute people who spam and stuff for me. Moderators make my life so much easy. Or I have moderators in my Discord too, but my Discord's so chill. For the Patreon, we're in there just chatting all the time. No crazy toxicity or nothing. People were arguing the other day, but they, good arguments. But Well, guys, I think we're about an hour and 15 minutes in, and I really wanted to come on here, let you guys know what I was saying, because that could be executed at any point, that bearish divergence. But I really, more than anything, wanted to just come on, test out the software, try some live technical analysis, and then be on live for about an hour and a half, just to test out all of the this new software. So I got a few things to go work on when we get off stream, but Rasta, hold on, I'm gonna add moderator. All right, there you go. Okay, all right, Rasta Black, shout out to you. Welcome, new moderator in the building. Julian Espinal, thanks Tyler for asking my questions. Permission to leave. Need to watch your other videos about Qubit. Julian, shout out to you. Talk to you later. Look at Stellar Ape if you like XLM. Dev Docs' live safe project. I'll check it out. I like Alex XLM. You're awesome, bro. Shout out to you, Donkey NFT. You're awesome. I couldn't be awesome if I didn't have awesome people who are always, awesome. The Patreon is actually supremely useful. Shout out to you, Metropolis Green. I love. I put majority of my time and effort into that. Like the vast majority of my time and effort goes into the Patreon for sure. Just because those people in there, like the people in my Patreon and the people like y'all in this chat right now who would just sit here and talk to me randomly in a random time of the night, y'all like make my job worth it. Because there's so many mean people in this space, guys, like and mean YouTubers and freaking mean people in comments and stuff. Like if I didn't have that support system, like it would be so rough to do this. So you guys make it so worthwhile. And I get from the Patreon in terms of support way more, and much more than I can ever give. Like the amount of support y'all give me is absolutely insane. Do you think ETH isn't able to mine anymore? Do you think when ETH is able to mine anymore, it would go up in price? Yeah. I mean, I think it's possible. Answering. Okay, got you. Great job, Tyler. I always look forward to your vids. Dangerfield, leave some comments and stuff. Let's chat. Shout out to you, homie. All love. Thanks again, Tyler. Appreciate it, brother. Absolutely. Sound of Freedom. Shout out to you. Gotta love my typos. It's all good. How often will you do live moving forward? I've been thinking about. So I'm gonna do gym. I have 3 Gym Finders episodes coming out this upcoming week just to catch up from last week. Because I didn't put one out last week, of course, because of technical problems. So I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure that I can give back and we can make sure I have a lot of cryptos to look at. So I'm going to do 3 this week, but going forward, I'm going to do 2 Gym Finders episodes. And what do y'all think? Should I do maybe like one technical analysis / AMA live stream a week as well, like we're doing right now? I could do this. I love this. I could be on here for the next like 3 hours. I don't have much to do. Might go play some Apex Legends though, honestly, because I'm going to work a lot tomorrow. I have an ADA video coming out tomorrow. And then I have a video that talks about, God dang it. How do I explain it? Like why Bitcoin is still important to grow, but we want to see Bitcoin dominance fall and the cyclicality of Bitcoin to Ethereum to altcoins to microcaps. I want to put 2 videos out tomorrow. So I'm going to try at least. If y'all haven't noticed, the vast majority of my videos have been technical analysis recently because I've been having so much more fun doing it. Like it's easy because every day, like one of the hardest things about making content is getting the content ideas. And as a crypto YouTuber, if you want to make content every day, you have to have a lot of ideas and you start to run out of some. I've uploaded 600 or 500 videos. So like I'm running out of ideas, but technical analysis changes every day, like every day. And so I want to keep doing TA. I love it. And technical analysis is making me bank now, which is great because I used to not get it. I used to not understand it. But once I realized how useful technical analysis is to make like good money, I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this more often then because I want my subscribers to see the possibilities here. You know what I mean? Oh, also, guys, hey, what I'm gonna hide this real quick. What do y'all think about my intro? Hold on. While we're here, because y'all are the people who like actually give me good feedback. What do y'all think about this? What do y'all think about that? Do y'all like that? Or should I change the sound? Somebody said they didn't like the music. Someone said that they didn't like the music. But let me know. Saludos desde Chile. ¿Cómo estás? Yo hablo un poquito español, pero yo necesito que practicar mi español porque yo no es el Dang it. How you say best? Mayor. Was that decent? I'm not gonna lie, I have not speaking Spanish in a very long time. I don't have a reason to at this point. I don't like the music. I don't think the sound fits you. Okay. What do you should it be a little bit more upbeat? Or should it be like I'll try some stuff. What I'm gonna do maybe? Mejor. God dang it. I was close. Mejor. Is mayor worse? Or like the worst? Mayor, is that the worst? Slightly more upbeat. I feel like you have more energy than that music in here, but it looked clean. Dope intro. Flashes are a little heavy though. I can lower those two. Okay. Look at that. We're gonna fix that. Bet I can do that. I'm gonna maybe make like a payor. What's mayor? What's MEOR? What's MEOR? What is that? Yeah. Okay. Everyone agrees that the music needs to be more hype. Okay. Cool. I can do that. Thank you. That was great. It's better than my English. Yeah. It's my Spanish it's rusty. I took 4 years though. I took 4 years, so I can speak it. Like when I used to work at a store in the mall, we had a big Hispanic crowd, so I was basically our translator there. But it's been like 2 years, so I've not really thrown the Spanish out there. I can understand it really well. But my speaking is it definitely needs some work. It definitely needs some work. That's for sure. El mejor is the best. Okay, I must have made up mayor. I must have completely made that up. Okay. So peor. So that's worse. Okay. Cool. Look at us. Mayor is the wrong way to spell mejor. Okay. Word. All right, cool. That makes sense. Word up. Not like I've like memorized the lines that I needed to say when I was at Buckle. I used to work at Buckle. I don't know if y'all know what that is. It's like a clothing store, but like I'd had like 8 lines that I would say to all our Spanish speakers. I had them things like memorized, but it's been such a long time. And I learned Spanish from a Cuban, and you know Cubans can get like real loud. So I used to speak real loud. Like, shout out to Mr. Gonzalez. He was a cool cat. I'm not Mr. Gonzalez. Oh my goodness, it was Mr. Garcia. Mr. Gonzalez was my freshman year Spanish teacher. My absolute arch nemesis. My mom actually wanted to scrap her at one point. None of us liked her. But let's see. Any plans to interview Rob Gurn from MetaHero? I've reached out a few times. Oh wait, let me start pulling these back up. I've reached out a few times, but they don't really reply. I know they're getting big. They have a lot of momentum right now, and so I know they're they're just busy. I understand. I definitely love to bring them on the channel. If y'all can make that work, definitely let me know. But I'm not sure that we'll be able to. Dope channel, bro. Shout out to you. Crypto mixed by Q. All love. Mind games. Yo, I love Buckle. Buckle's goated. Got to pick up some rock revivals. A little 32 regular here and there, but I don't have any. I'm never buying rock revivals. I don't got it like that. $172 jeans. I'm good. My hair's so wobbly. Look at that. Hold on. Look how uneven. I'm telling you, I just got out of bed. But I think we're probably going to go ahead and we're going to probably wrap this thing on up, guys. I'm so glad that this went smooth. If y'all have been in my streams the last couple of days, just purely like terrible. Every day has not been good. Like every time I try to go live, it'd freeze, it would lag, it would consist. Oh, wait. Hey, wait. Did my voice not disconnect? I just realized I went to full screen. I just realized that. Well, that's weird. Because you remember earlier, guys, when I would go full screen like this, my voice and my audio would disconnect from each other. Oh, God. Yo, I got something to say to you. I don't like that. Brave Renier, what did I do? Or Renee, or Renier. Got pre-fight music, could add something like that to the intro. Oh, yeah, I could do that. I have an old track where it was before one of my my last fights. If you guys didn't know, I'm an MMA fighter, by the way. I know I say it like once every week or so, just to let new people know what I'm talking about. But my Monopoly fell. Y'all could have told me. But anyway, I have this old track where it's kind of like introducing Tyler Hill or whatever, and like I could add that behind. That'd be pretty cool. But I'm gonna make it like an upbeat little like song or something like that. I wonder why it's not disconnecting my voice from the audio now. I wonder if it has something to do with, I don't know. I don't know how any of that works. I'm waiting for Brave. I'm like nervous. Brave said I got something to say to you, and you haven't told me yet. And I don't like that. What did I do? I feel like I did something. But yeah, guys. So again, we were having so many problems with the streams. It's just Brave. I thought you were mad. Braverness said, "I love you, bro. Keep the good work going." Oh, well, appreciate it, homie. That's a pretty cool, sick profile picture too. All love. Shout out to you. Verge. Not 100% sure. I'm not sure what Verge is. And then Metropolis Green. Shout out to you. Always a pleasure, my brother. Always a pleasure. Pleasure. Shout out to you. Big shout out to you. Send me a message in Discord. Let's chat it up there. But other than that, guys, we're going to go ahead. We're going to wrap it up. I'm glad everything went smooth. We're still good. We're still live. I'm figuring this software out, and I think we're good to go. I think things run more smooth on this. I think it looks more professional. Like there we go. I have my logo up there. I got like the little banner. I got the chat. I got all that cool stuff. The video looks amazing. Like the video quality looks pretty dang clear. Do you guys think it's more clear than it used to be when I was on OBS? Because I swear this looks much more like HD. What do y'all think? I feel like it looks much more clear. Yeah. Okay, cool. Because I think OBS made me look blue from what I remember. So don't forget about Orca for sure. Yeah, we're going to check it out. Shout out to Rasta Black again, our new moderator, the homie. You look live. I got you. Looks like meds are working. Yeah. I'm feeling so much better. Because, dude, I didn't sleep for like 7 days really. Like I would try to I hate Discord. It's complicated, not a friendly UX. Yeah, true. But no, what were we talking about? Sorry, I get punched in the face a lot. Look like the med's working. Yeah. I couldn't sleep for like 7 days after the surgery. I was just so uncomfortable. Like having knee surgery is so uncomfortable because there's nowhere to put your knee. If you lay on one side, it hurts. You lay on another side, it hurts. If you lay flat, it hurts. You have to keep it propped up, but you can't put a pillow under your knee because that's against the law. So it's just pain. It's literally just pain and uncomfortability. But I slept through the whole night last night. Not minimal pain medicine. So we're back. We're back. We're good. I made that first week after surgery is always pretty rough. What about Solana? I love Solana. Yeah. Solana's killer. I haven't had enough time to look into them, but the idea, the utility is fantastic. Let's see. No, if you leave, what are we going to do for the rest of the night? Let's play some Apex. That's what I'm about to do. No, I actually got to figure out what that audio video disconnect is about. I'm going to go look into it. Hold on. Pause the music. National emergency. Not emergency. Let me not use that word. But hold on. One sec. Oh, no, we didn't break out bottom. Okay, I thought we had a breakdown. We're getting close though. We're getting real close, boys. We're getting real close. That's a secondary resistance there too. Okay. Yeah, I'll keep it on this. If we break down, anticipate a decent little pullback. What was I saying though? Boom. I'm gonna just go back to this one because I don't trust it. I'm just gonna have to rewatch the video from the top best channel on YouTube. Mark Davis, shout out to you. That was so nice. I appreciate you. All love. Mark Davis, I agree. This is pretty dope TA analysis. I just like to keep it simple, but complex. Simply complex. Like make the complex things as simple as possible. That's always my goal. Thanks a bunch, Tyler. I'm a top fan all the way from Nigeria. I look forward to your pretty good content. Got to get back to sleep now. Goodbye, Kingsley. Shout out to you, Kingsley Ubaka. I hope you did enjoy the I did enjoy the stream. I enjoyed you joining in, and I appreciate all the love and support. I'm down with Apex. Add me. All right, bet. Hold on. I'm not sure what time I'll get on if I do. If anybody wants to play, let me know. Metropolis G. Bet. I'm on Xbox. Oh, wait, no, it's cross-platforms, huh? Okay. I'm going to add you when I get on. Oh no, Rob Rusk, we're about to close it. I'm sorry. Rob Rusk joined in. He said, he said, what's up, Tyler? I finally made it known. Rob Russ, we're literally about to turn off the stream. Man, Rob, there's been times where Rob will join in and be like, am I late? And it'd be like right as the stream ends. It's, gosh dang it. Rob, I'm sorry. Rasta Black said, great stream today. Glad the lagging issue seemed to be fixed. Me too. I was so stressed. I was so stressed. I like that you're watching Ada is like a meteorologist during a dangerous storm. True. I'm literally, every time I'm looking at the chat, I'm like side-eyeing it. Like, are we breaking down? Are we breaking down? Because one thing I did notice is, look at this. So we've bounced to the hourly. God, I know I keep saying I want to shut it down, but I keep noticing new things. Look how our 20 EMA on the hourly time frame was within our triangle here. But look how our 20 hourly just bounced out of it. Just bounced out of it, meaning if just like this and like this and like this and like this, if we come down to test it now, that means we break out the bottom, probably downward movement. Have we touched the 50 EMA at all on the hourlies? Yeah, it looks like a touch on the 50 EMA, even the 100 EMA on the hourly time frame is possible. That'd be my very close short-term breakdown target, is if we'd probably break down, which is at the moment like $2.07. But all right, I'm sorry. I know. I keep saying I'm going to be done, but I keep noticing cool stuff. Pensamiento sobre Axie Infinity. I'm pretty sure that means, what are your thoughts about Axie Infinity? I'm pretty sure. Pensamiento sobre Axie Infinity. If that means, what are your thoughts about Axie Infinity? I love it. I love it. I think it's a great idea. There's definitely work that needs to be done. And it's going to keep going through changes that are going to cause markets to crash and stuff like that for Axies themselves. Investing in the coin, AXS, I wouldn't necessarily recommend putting a lot in, because it's so tied to the game that whatever changes they make in the game could directly be negative to the price itself. And they're going to manipulate the price as much as possible to make sure it flows well with the game. But for the game, I love it. I love the game. Yes, that's what you meant. Boom. Spanish. Are you anti-government regulating crypto? I feel like it's a good thing the government thinks crypto is. No, I'm not against that at all. It depends on what they try to do. Like, I think some regulation to try to prevent scammers and stuff is great. I would love that, because if there could be some type of way in which they can enforce, like, making sure like scams and stuff and exit scams and stuff, like there's legal actions taking against them, fraudulent things like that, I would love that. I think that's more than beneficial for crypto. But if they start to overdo it and start to overtax and over impede, as they probably would, that would be bad. So a little regulation, yes, good. Over regulation, bad. So, but the issue is that the government's slippery, right? We all know that. Like, they'll throw a little something in there that gets them their foot in the door, and then they kick the dang on door in. Like, that's how they go, So I don't think that they would do good in crypto in terms of, like, they would regulate it just enough that it actually helps everyone without it benefiting them. And whatever they do that makes it beneficial to them, which would probably come down to some type of taxing mechanism, that would likely be in a way detrimentally have a detrimental effect to crypto itself. So I think that there's an opportunity cost there. Like, do we want to see that there can be some type of legal actions taken against people within, in terms of fraudulent activities? But I think that the cost to that opportunity, of course, is the idea that the government is going to find ways to benefit itself, which then could be detrimental or an adverse effect to investors. And so I think that there, of course, must be a balance. But with the government, especially the U.S. government, there's not ever really balance. So that's my take on that. I could go a little bit more into it, but I would like to get my facts right before I presented any, of course. But that's just my general idea about the government. Are you still invested in NFT art finance? Yeah, I got a little bit. I got pretty much the same amount that I bought to initially begin with, plus reflections. I still got that. I haven't sold any. Absolutely, rugs are wild. Yeah, no, absolutely, for sure. But yeah, guys, well, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. I'm going to go jump on Apex Metropolis. I'm going to go add you whenever I do get on. I'm going to try to figure out what that I'm going to change. Let me know if I forget anything. I'm going to change my intro to a more upbeat song. I am going to figure out an overlay to add to this to make it look better. Maybe like I don't remember how to. Wait. There we go. I'm gonna add like some type of overlay here. Here. I'm gonna add an overlay right here. I'm going to, what else did I have to do? I'm gonna figure out that audio and video disconnect and figure out why it disconnected. And then I can't remember what else. There was one other thing I needed to do. I figured out. I can't remember. But did you ditch Safemoon or still holding? Go check my recent community post. I made a whole post about it, but I'm still holding. Shout out to everybody who's been all in here. Sound of Freedom, shout out to you. Always a pleasure, homie. Sound of Freedom, you want to be a moderator? Let me know. I'll do that before I jump off. If you want to be a moderator, let me know. I need like 3 total. What else do you play other than Apex? I don't play anything else. I'm a very simple man. I play like one game for like an hour a day, and I just get off and go do something else. I'm very simple. Dim the flashes of the intro. That's what I needed to do. Yes, thank you. Shout out to Wesley Jones with the memory. Sounds good. Thanks, of course. Mind Game, shout out to you for joining in tonight. You've been absolutely phenomenal. It says, have a good night, y'all beautiful people, and smash the like button on the way out. Absolutely, you should do that. We have more likes than we have people watching it right now. That is what we like to see. Alessandro says, keep up the good work. Thank you. Metropolis says, good night. Have a good night. See you on Apex. See you then, homie. Shout out to my mom. Said, have a great stream tonight. Paola Varieta. Paola Varieta. I think I got that right. Here in Latin America, we have a boom. Everybody's playing that game and they're making a lot of money, especially in Venezuela. Heard about that. I think it's important. I think Axie Infinity is definitely great for countries like Venezuela, for example, who do seem to have issues with inflation, and just in terms of it hurts the economy when there's hyperinflation like we do see in Venezuela from over here. Of course, I'm not living there, so I couldn't say that confidently or 100%, of course, but it does seem like there's hyperventilation, inflation, of course, in Venezuela, and I think that's led to a decrease in the economy, which is, of course, can be detrimental in terms of workability and things like that. And so having a game like Axie Infinity that does provide relative stability could definitely be good for those countries that do see those economical impacts from things like inflation, of course. One last thing is go research Baby London. I will definitely check that out. I'll probably do that on stream. Buenas noches, Dangerfield Woodcraft. You should play Fortnite. I used to play Fortnite, but I suck at it now, and I'm very egotistical when it comes to gaming, and I don't play anything I'm not good at. Yo, Tyler, did you talk about Muso Token? I'm talking about them on Wednesday. Have a great night, everybody. Happy bull run. Shout out to Crypto Mix by Q. All love. Buenas noches. Buenos nachos. Shout out to you. Buenos nachos. I've said that in Spanish class before, by the way. Walter Black, see you later. But with that being said, guys, I would Tyler, but I'm not always in the live streams. I appreciate the gesture, but I only catch the streams when I don't have a million other things I'm doing with family. Okay, sounds good. Yeah. If anybody who's been in here tonight wants to be a moderator, just mute people for me and stuff, let me know. Just let me know. I'll make you a moderator easy. Donkey NFT, namaste. Shout out to you, homie. And yeah, quickly, I guess I will be posting 2 videos hopefully tomorrow. That's the game plan. 2 videos tomorrow, and then I will be live with Gem Finders Monday, and hopefully that goes as well as it did tonight. Minor lags here and there. That's totally fine. For sure. So with that being said, guys, I appreciate you all joining in. Of course, you guys make my job much easier. Y'all make my life great. Like having the support, having 50 people who are just all over the world just hanging out with me. We're just talking about random stuff, like it's always a good time, and I really do appreciate it. So I'd be a mod if I'd get on at a start. Okay. Yeah, Rob, I got you. Hold on, Rob, I'm gonna add you in real quick. Just and when it comes to being a moderator, guys, just anyone who spams a bunch of emojis. All right, no problem. I'll literally mod anybody who just mute spammers for me. So, all right. So we got 5 now. That should be good for now. We'll keep it at that. I don't need that many. But guys, anyone you see spamming consistently, putting a whole bunch of emojis, a bunch of caps lock and stuff like that, just mute them. Put them in timeout for 5 minutes. Usually gets the job done. Don't permanently mute anyone unless you see them do it every time you put them in timeout. So with that being said, guys, that's going to be about it for today. I hope you guys did enjoy the stream. Go check out some of the TA we did earlier. Yeah, I can't wait to keep this thing going. Big shout out to WVW. VDW said hello from Colombia. Well, hello from Louisiana. And I will see you all next time, guys. Peace out, everybody. All right, let's see. And also, BT Dubs. If I don't post any videos tomorrow, it is because I have to get ready for this week coming up. So if no videos tomorrow, 2 videos Monday. But I think I'm going to try to post on tomorrow. So stay looking for them. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Andy Scorpio, one of my big homies. See you all. Peace out, everybody.